And there they are taking the field. It's the under 18 division, the high schools. And it is Atlantis. They're wearing their familiar aqua blue outfit with the Utah Lions making the finals. I'm Dallin Stanford, and with me is Ray Veers. So great to see these young players coming through the system.
It's a wonderful experience for these young lads. They're on the big stadium. Both of these teams, Utah, as we take a look first though at Atlantis, very strong players there that have had some good weekends. Watch for the young number 5, Nui Matawalu. He's the son of David New, one of the rare dual internationals, played in the '99 World Cup for the United States. You can see a lot from him as we take a look here at the Utah Lions. Bloomfield, very strong. Mahina has had a very strong weekend as well.
Blue ready.
Ty's going to be really ready for this.
And the referee is one of the fastest men around, Cisco Lopez. And on the left of your screen, it's the Utah Lions kicking off to Atlantis. This is the high school cup division. They played outside all weekend, and now they find themselves here as they look to start with a flurry to Atlantis. Wearing their Roman numerals and stepping. Beautiful stuff, running on the inside. It's a speedster, Royal Jones. He finally gets scragged, and he has advantage. Play on. Oh, he'll race away and score the opening try in this game. Wow, can you believe it? Right off the kickoff. You can't delay. You've got to play the whistle.
Oh, you've got to play the whistle there. Utah got stung a little bit there. Jones showing great pace out wide. Kept his balance, stayed in field. The tackle was never finished. That's a try. Great start for Atlantis. We take a look here at the replay. Ankle tap, rolled out of it, not held. That's a good call from the referee.
Hey, real quick, Captain.
What a start we have to this game. Atlantis for the flurry. Conversion from in front is good, and it's 7-0. And they will kick off, which is slightly different from the 15-man game where you'll receive the kick once you score. Now, Atlantis, a famed program. We saw their, oh, what a kick. Taken nicely. We saw their adult team play earlier, and that's smashing up there from Sam Devine.
Advantage for the knock.
They still have advantage for the knock-on to Atlantis.
Advantage.
Contesting heavily for that ball, and they're just going to come back for the scrum that they'll get.
Good kickoff there from Atlantis. They were able to retain possession off that kickoff. In the ensuing breakdown, little knock-on from Utah. So Atlantis, they've had all the possession so far in this game, and they will retain possession with this scrum feed.
And the little maestro at the halfback there, it's So Nakayama. With ball in hand, he'll feed the scrum for Atlantis. AtlantisRugby.com is their website.
Yeah,
Got adult and youth programs going strongly here in the US, led by Emil Cygnus, the wizard, the emperor they call him, stepping back on the inside. Atlantis take it through. Still bustling up there was Nick Selka. Ball spins loose, but it's been holding on illegally. So the Utah Lions will get their first chance to touch the ball here. They'll tap and go quickly through Colton Swap. And now big collision coming in on
back.
Makialo. Went backwards, they're playing on. Utah with a great offload back inside. Wilson.
Clear out's fine.
Good clear out. Picking up and going through the open space created through that ruck. Noah Isaacs.
Advantage.
They have advantage. They've got a 4-man overlap here. Somebody's got to score. And a high tackle. But they will get a try. It's Keegan Barnes with his hair going around like a Baywatch character. Try time.
Keegan Barnes, the recipient of that try. They had been to burn out wide, so it was a good situation for the Utah players. But Keegan Barnes just too strong, takes it in here. Saw a good play there. Ball goes out. Keegan Barnes just run that one straight in. Could have almost been a penalty try there because he was awfully high in that tackle. They'll take the 5-pointer with the kick to come.
Yeah, great response, and that's just what you want. As we said, these teams have been playing all day yesterday outside and find themselves finally in this high school cup final. What an honor for them to be in this beautiful stadium here in Infinity Park. The conversion is good, so it's 7-all. Utah right back in this.
Well, I can already get the sense here in this high school final that possession is going to be king. Both of these sides attack and attack with purpose. If you turn over the ball and you allow the other side to get their hands on it, you could be in trouble in this game. Both sides off to very good starts.
Keegan Barnes.
Right there, there you go, Matty.
And taken nicely in the air by Atlantis. Getting width on this ball. Stepping back on the inside. Trying to create a little bit of havoc there is Dabulas. Now fending, great defense, and that's the try scorer, the electric man. Stepping on, he could get a double here. Speed to burn. Oh, Royale Jones comes down and scores a double in just as many minutes.
Look out, folks. Royale Jones is a name you may hear coming down the pike here for the USA National 7 squad. This young man has got some serious moves. We'll have a look here. Royale Jones going back to his mark as we see here. Good play here, just comes out wide. Good pop pass, sidestep. Beats the man, beats the man. Now it's a foot race, and he's got way too much pace.
Jones, the man who can solve a Rubik's Cube in just 2 twists, scores his second try. The conversion is missed, so it's 12-7 Atlantis lead. And we have 10-minute halves for this final, of course, so the extra time, of course, will be key here. Keeping their fitness and stamina, using their subs wisely will be important.
Yeah, it's a little different than pool play. The final is always a little longer at 10-minute halves.
That is a monster kick. Went backwards and picked on the outside. The Utah back on attack is Wilson. Throws it in field. Looking to respond straight away. The Utah Lions smashing it up through Matt Larson. Larson could go all the way. What strength? Can't be held up here.
That was a very close decision. Referee was right on the spot. That looked like he got the ball down. Let's take a look here. The number 10 driving for the try line. Royal under that ball. That looked like a try.
Definitely looks like a try. Despite Royal's attempt, Royal Jones got underneath that. The ball just needs to touch a blade of grass. And but be that as it may, it's a scrum now to the Utah Lions. They should score being 5 meters out. Let's see what they can create.
That's fine.
Looking for a swap. Oh, it's a tight end. Coming through for Jones, lays it back nicely. Under a lot of pressure here. They've got advantage to the Lions now. They've ripped that free. Picking and going. So close to the try line here. Getting in there is Isaacs. And now stepping through. And they will score their second try. And it is that man, Colin Swap, who touches down.
Number 9, the fly half, Colin Swap with the try. Nice work there. They got the turnover they had to have. Never want to see a tight head that deep in your attacking zone, but it was good play here. See there, the number 9 takes it away. Little sidestep there. The defense wasn't going to get him. Colton Swap ties our game up here. We're right on halftime, but we have the kick to come. Could give Utah the lead going into halftime.
Very important conversion here. It all comes down to these extra 2 points in such a thrilling final. It's good through the middle. And so it is 14-12. The Utah Lions lead Atlantis. And referee's brought his whistle. So it looks like 7-minute halves, not 10-minute halves as we earlier had suspected. So we're going to take a short break. It's the Utah Lions that lead 14-12 against Atlantis. And we'll be right back with some of those highlights.
Conveniently located 1/2 mile west of Infinity Park on Colorado Boulevard. Open 7 days a week. Visit Concentra.com.
In their game, we're not going to be any good, all right? Getting this luck game, it's not happening, right? So just do what we do. You're keeping a little bit too much contact, all right? And that we're good. We can't just rely on reality. Let's get to it.
Yeah, we got this, boys.
Hey,
Ball, boys.
7 minutes got
Hold the ball out, swing it wide.
We're playing with 6 here. Let's play 6 up. Auto scrum, have a sweep. All right? If we get poop,
Take a look at the highlights. Really was the Royal Jones show for Atlantis. Beats the first man. Great balance there. Never held in the tackle. He can get up and go. Wanted to check with the referee to make sure it was okay. Gets the try. Now we go across number 6 for the try there. Keegan Barnes. And then once again it's Royal Jones. Beats 2 men. Scores the try. And then right on the break, Colton Swap darts in for the try. The only difference is the 1 conversion for Utah, 14 points to 12. Should be an engaging 7 minutes. to decide the high school championship here at the Sareve Rugby Town Sevens.
Yeah, both these teams fought bravely through the pool stages, and this is the inaugural high school division. Coaches and players really enjoying this atmosphere here at Sareve Rugby Town Sevens. What an opportunity to display their skills, and in front of the national team coaches as well. We know Chris Brown is here for the US Men's Sevens program.
Now, it's a wonderful addition to the tournament, and youth rugby, high school rugby, it's all growing at an exponential rate throughout the United States. It really does make a lot of sense to have these youngsters out there. I mean, would anybody have known about a kid like Royal Jones? I mean, both of these teams are showing great skill, great awareness, wonderful for Sevens rugby.
Oh, it really is. And of course, what great production value we have here too for these kids to play on a stage like this, streaming live and loud to over 100 countries around the globe. It's a deep kickoff on the right of your screen. It's taken by the Utah Lions. They move it back inside to the try scorer. Now shifted around. Swap was in there also. And thrown away there. Atlantis snaffle onto this. They'll look to make them pay. And it's Jones. Back infield. Atlantis, big tackle coming in here on Skalka. Back to the 10-meter mark, but they still have possession. Moving it forward through Nakayama. Atlantis setting up the ruck ball to the outside. There you go. Kevin Trotter. Trotter spots a gap. Straight through. Like a hot curry. He'll go over and score a decisive try here for Atlantis.
Good play there. Everyone on the defense was worried about Royal Jones swinging out to the outside. They took a step to the outside. Young man there read the defense well, just cut it back on the inside. Kevin Trotter with another nice try for Atlantis. That'll put him back in the lead. Kick to come right in front of the posts.
Fancy footwork indeed. Just steps on that right foot, creates the defense. They drift on, and the conversion is good. It's 19-14. Atlantis now strike back and take the lead. And that is exactly what their coach would wanted after the halftime huddle. We said these are actually 7-minute halves. And we look at the Utah Lions coaching staff looking on. They've done wonderful work as well, developing youth rugby and high school rugby in that area. In fact, we got a chance last week to catch up with Chris Draper from the Iowa Rugby Association. And they have so many high school teams that are playing this game, both in the men and women's divisions. Atlantis have the deep kick. They'll go up in a line and defend this. And it's taken by the hot stepper himself. Swap sees a bit of space. Colin Swap could go all the way. Colton, what a start for him in the second half. He races through and gets a double.
Well done there. It's back and forth. What you can do, I can do better. Colin Swap, he got the try right before halftime to give Utah the lead. Now, after Atlantis hit back, Utah tie the game back up. Another good run from Colin Swap. The defense did a pretty good job with holding him from coming in. But great work there from the Utah player, Colin Swap. Great individual try. Now it's all tied up. Great work there.
Oh, that dummy was absolutely magic, and Coach Michael Kressler will be loving that response for his side. Swap has a chance now to convert his own try. 19-all, we're tied. It goes to the right, so it's 19-all.
You know, Dallin, this may come down to the last possession. It really has that feel to it. Whoever's got the pill at the end of the game may get that final score to take out the title.
Fans are enjoying this on the edge of their seats as we have 4 minutes left in this clash here at Infinity Park. This is the Sareve Rugby Town Sevens High School Cup Final, kicking off to get us back underway. The Utah Lions taken cleanly by Atlantis. Nakayama, counter ruck comes flying in. They have advantage. The Lions looking to break the deadlock. Smashing it up is the big man, Sione Bloomfield, into the 22. They have a penalty for not rolling away. They'll go quick again. It's Bloomfield. Quick offload. Oh, and then a player gets lifted up. That's almost dangerous, but nothing wrong with that in the end. And dancing through. Oh, like a sleek racing snake. It is a try for Evan Wilson for the Utah Lions.
Evan Wilson on the receiving end of a couple of quick passes after that big tackle. Lifted him in the air, but they brought him straight down. There's nothing wrong with that. There was no danger in that. We take a look at it here. He's up high, but he's able to get back down. They were able to slip the ball back. Little show of the ball there through the gap. That's a nice try to Evan Wilson. 2 tries very quickly here in the second half to Utah. They've got the 24-19 lead. The kick is up, and it's good. 26-19, Utah over Atlantis.
Yeah, Atlantis head coach Mike Dabulas, he'll be a bit worried about that. And you said it's all about possession, and if you make a mistake and give away the ball, you'll be punished in a game like this where both teams are so talented. So 3 minutes left, 2.5 actually on the clock. Utah will put this up high again. This time it's not going to go 10 meters, so it's Atlantis who'll get a chance to strike back. What an unforced error.
That's the mistake we've seen all afternoon. You do all that hard work, you get the try scored, and then you fail to put the ball back in play, and now Atlantis will be able to go with the tap kick right from the halfway line.
This is Nakayama, in fact, wearing 6, the Roman numerals, set up for some of the big runners to take it forward. Looking for a bit of space, the pressure comes in. Great scrum of pass over the top. Atlantis on the outside, throwing it to their gas man. Just tangled up, got to get the ruckers, and they arrive now. Atlantis to Nakayama, cut out pass to the speedster, to Jones. They've got him nicely there wrapped up. He manages to pull away from the defense. Now they spot a little gap. Nakayama brushes that off. Oh, and he gets tackled like a man on the ground. It's penalty advantage. You can't do that. Very, very sneaky tackle, but illegal.
Good call there. If you're laying on the ground, you can't come up and tackle a guy coming right next to you. So Takayama, he'll have the penalty tap here. Atlantis on the move.
Oh, cutting down the short side. Looking for Jones. Jones cuts back in. Beats the first. Still going. Jones is electric. He should put his head down and go all the way. Oh, pushes off the tackler. They'll score on the outside here. They must. What a dive in the corner. Nui Matavalu. Try time.
Oh, good try there, good finish. Jones kind of made things difficult for himself. I thought he was just going to back himself and put it down near the posts. But he does get it wide. Nui Matavalu gets the try out wide. Now the kicks become so important. Take a look here. Ah, there it is, right in the corner. Try. Check that out as the number 7 player for Atlantis.
No, this will be the 5.
Oh, good.
Yeah, great score there, indeed. Conversion is missed, so it's 26-24. This could be the last play of the game. 15 seconds on the official clock. They want to waste time on the conversion, but they might get the kick back. It's knocked. There's time for a scrum here. And interesting to see here. It's Atlantis. They come up with the ball when they need to try to win this game.
Big turnover there for Utah. Really wanted to secure possession there. Atlantis now with a golden opportunity there. They're lined out wide. They're lined up deep. They're going to need pressure from Utah's defense.
Here they go. They move it wide to the gas man. Jones patiently pulls it back. Now it's the try scorer earlier. Nui Matavalu drifts across field. Oh, flicked little pass there from Nakayama. Now they're stepping back infield through Dabulas. They get it loose. Quick hands, could do it all. Good little stop-stop movement. Atlantis could win this game if they score here. Running a little bit across field is Nui Matavalu. He finds it's Jones on the switch and then loops around. Atlantis inside the 22. Need to keep possession. And down by 2 points. Now they shift it to the big man, Skalka. Skalka puts his head down. Finds support. Isolated though. Could the Gas win it? They can. A try in the corner. This is the match winner. Unbelievable stuff. It is the man, Mike Dabulas.
Well, Mike Dabulas, the skipper of this side, we have to wait and see, but this could be the match winner. Great work here. They kept possession. They were patient. They were able to get the ball wide. This was good ball there. Able to keep it alive. Now he turns the corner. Going wide for the try.
That was magic rugby indeed. Look how excited he is. The crowd are going wild. 29-26. The conversion doesn't matter because that is time done on the clock. And the high school, first ever high school sevens championships have been won by Atlantis Rugby. Whoa, the conversion is through the middle as well. He's
What
done
a
it.
screamer of a kick just to put the icing on the cake. Atlantis with a great finish in this game. Atlantis 31, Utah 26.
And we're going to take a short break after a thrilling final here. Atlantis, the champions in this high school division. And when we come back, we're going to take a look at the Army versus the Air Force. Stay with us.
Speed. Go, go, go! Nice.